Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Music Manor. I'm Monty, and as a matter of fact, did you know that in the 1930s, car radios were considered so distracting that some in the U.S. states proposed banning them, and over half of surveyed people in 1934 thought they were a dangerous safety hazard. The radio, I guess I don't. I guess people were looking too much at the radio or whatever. Isn't that crazy? um, they they were considered a luxury, so to speak, too. So people are like, we don't need all that, but we see where that went. I'm glad I got my car. Well, stereo system, if you will, because now we're just using, you know, stuff on our playlists of our phones and all that stuff. But still, nothing in the car. What you supposed to do? Just talk to the next person? Talk to the person next to you in the car? Come on now. All right, but that's the interesting today matter of fact. So, guys, thank you for joining me for another episode here. We're back, and I'll tell you what, this is a very special episode for me because this is really, I've talked about a lot of musical inspiration moments for me, but my biggest as a kid, my first, I should say, and probably one of the biggest musical inspirations for me was a show called The Muppet Show. Okay? The Muppet Show was so Jim Henson created the Muppets, um the Fraggle Rock, Sesame Street. He's a guy that was a puppeteer, and he used his little puppets. And he was very good at what he did. Passed away too soon. I think he died in 1990. Just an innovative, unbelievable guy. Muppet Babies, which is a cartoon as well, and the Muppet Show was the genesis of it. And it was kind of like a Saturday Night Live type thing because they would do sketches sometimes, but then they would also do like behind the scenes, like backstage. And this frog, Kermit the Frog, was like the big running the show. They call them showrunners now, but back then, he was like running the show. And then Miss Piggy, this little pig, was his girlfriend, and Gonzo, Grover. I love Grover. Oh no, Grover was Sesame Street, but Gonzo, Fozzie Bear, I did love Fozzie Bear. It was just an amazing thing, and so it was a really big thing, and it was targeted to kids, I guess, but it was like adults enjoyed it as well. Like the Muppets were just big, period. They were kind of beyond just a kid show because they would be on commercials. They would be all over the place. I think Kermit is still pretty recognizable. Like they're doing reboots even now. They just did a Muppet special with Sabrina Carpenter. And so it got so big, like, and I don't even know if that was later on, maybe toward the start. Like they had really big stars. So the one thing that surprised me looking back now is that the Muppet Show ran from 1976 to 1981 as a variety sketch comedy series. So by the time I got to watch it, I remember maybe being conscious of watching it probably like at 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. And so then it's technically off the air, but PBS would run it. You would watch it on PBS, The Muppet Show. And a lot of different other places, but that's when I used to watch it. But a lot of other places would run it too. And so it was very, very sophisticated. So this is not technically a video breakdown because but I got to show you some videos, and we're going to go into it because they have real celebrities in the day that will come on for it. So I'm gonna so let me go to a video real quick just to show you. Like this is kind of, they would do their cold opens and things like that with stuff like this. So
Sylvester Stallone, 15 seconds to
that's
Kurt,
Skeeter.
Mr. Stallone. Everything okay?
Oh yeah, I'm happy as a clam.
I'm so miserable. My back
I
hurts.
gotta work overtime tonight.
Well, happy as some clam.
Okay, so right there, Sylvester Stallone being on the show is you know, and he's fresh on Rocky. You know, let me get back to y'all. He's big off Rocky, so you know, we got like Rocky came on the show, and you saw the little puppet guy come and tell him he was like running the backstage thing. That was Skeeter, and then they had they always had like these little puppets, just kind of lower thirds and things like that. Well, and they had bigger ones too, but so there's people that would run. Now, mind you, again, I'm like 5 years old watching these shows, right? And it's just like, it's just so entertaining. Now, you know, what really though, because I told you it's a musical influence, is they were really big on music as well. And they would do musical numbers and things like that. And just amazing music. And I was too young to even know who these people were, but like really amazing numbers. So let me just show you some of just a couple of the music things they would do. You know, so this is Danny Kaye singing the song Inchworm.
Very good. 32,
I love this song.
Measuring the merry way, you and your arithmetic, you'll probably go far. Inchworm.
Okay, so there's one. I don't know. I love this song. It's just bringing back all these memories. And then this is Roy Clark. Roy Clark was an amazing guitarist. He actually hosted a show back in the day called Hee Haw. You might have to do a breakdown on that. But watch this, okay? So it's like they got a little orchestra right here, a puppet orchestra. I still don't know if that dog is real. I guess it is, but maybe it is. I don't know. Okay.
Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet as rain upon my tongue. I teased it like as if it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame.
Okay, so look. This is supposed to be a kid's show. Like, this is a serious song. He's like reflecting on his life. You know what I mean? Like, what is happening right now? There's puppets. There's a whole like little puppet orchestra beneath him. But he's singing like a serious, like a serious song. Let me give you a little bit more.
1,000 dreams I dream, and the splendid things I plan, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I live by night, and I shun the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years ran away.
Fam, again, and here's the thing. This guy, Roy Clark, he was like a really happy-go-lucky guy. Like on his show, Hee Haw, it was like another variety show. All they did was laugh. So again, I didn't know him like that then. So it was like a serious song. But like, this was a real departure for him to be doing this. But that's what they was doing on this show. Okay, let me show you. So that was that one. Okay. Now, this is a great example here. Now, this is just the Muppets singing this song. All right, so here we go.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I've got to beware. It's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. Stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going round.
Okay, so this is a song actually from a group called Buffalo Springfield. It's called For What It's Worth. But the Muppets are just doing their own interpretation of the song. But again, the musicianship is outstanding. It's little creatures in the woods singing, stop, what's that sound, all that, right? Again, just beyond its years, but it was so entertaining. And then this one here. Okay, I'll do one more. This is Ray Charles with Kermit the Frog. It's Not That Easy Being Green. One of my favorite songs too.
Having to spend each day the color of the leaves. When I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold, something much more colorful like that.
Ray Charles is 19 years old.
You know it's not that easy being green.
Like, how did they get these people to do this?
It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things. And people tend to pass you over, 'cause you're not standing out like flashy sparkles on the water, or stars in the sky. Sing to me now.
But green's the color of spring.
They got a choir in the back.
Yeah, it's all right.
And green can be cool and
Friendly like.
Never know what you mean.
Tune up, Ray. Tune up right here.
Green can be big like an ocean.
He put his arm over Rachel like,
Well,
like a mountain,
that's right.
or tall like a tree. Okay, again, I'm 5 years old, 6 years old watching this. There's a man singing, "It's not that easy being green," with a frog. And it's moving. You understand? Here, let me come back to y'all. Let me come back to y'all. This is, I don't know, man. Like, shout out to Dora the Explorer and whoever else is hot out right now. I have no idea, but man, it just wasn't like that. They just didn't have it like this. Like, this is unbelievable. You know. Again, now the Muppet Show was more of an entertainment thing. Sesame Street was more of educational, but I just remember, like, this was like real appointment viewing. You know, everything was appointment viewing because, you know, we couldn't like record stuff. Even that, not sure couldn't. I don't even know, we had VCRs back then. You wouldn't like saving it on Netflix to watch later. You had to catch it and watch it right then and there. But I just remember being transfixed by this show. Like, this is unbelievable, and the music was great. Now they take it up a notch, and we're going to get to what I'm really talking about in these next couple clips here. Okay, so let me go back. So now they had their own band. The Little Muppet Show had a band because, like, it's like Saturday Night Live had a band. The Muppet Show had a band as well, right? So this is the band. This is Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Dr. Teeth. That's Dr. Teeth right there. Him right there. Dr. Teeth with a gold tooth. Kind of a pimp's hat. Okay. Guitar, saxophone, bass, drums. They're playing Chopin's Polonaise in A flat. Okay, so I'm a child. This seems real enough to me. Like, they're playing. I can't really know what's going on. You know, I'm like, okay, because these Muppet things are so new and they seem kind of real. Now, for a minute, there goes that eagle guy too. This guy right here, though, okay? This guy right here is who I'm actually really looking at, is the drummer. The drummer's name is Animal, okay? All right, so now let's go. This is Animal here. Okay, so my life has changed right there. Everything, nothing is ever the same after that. I've had a good 4.5, 5, maybe even 6 years. Everything changes after that because that's who I want to be. Okay, He is wild. He's unhinged. He's playing the drums. My first drum set when I was a little kid was a Animal Muppet drums. I probably demanded it. There's no way my parents just guessed it because I already knew who Animal was. And I was like, that's going to be me. That's what I want to do is be on the Muppet Show playing drums with him or be him. He was barely could understand him. He really didn't say a lot of complete sentences, just a lot of yelling, but that changed everything. That's when I fell in love with music right there. And y'all might be laughing, but I'm very serious. I'm 100% serious. I saw him and I said, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be in music now. So Dr. Teeth, all of them was cool as well, but that was it. So again, let me give you a little bit more on Animal. So then he kind of became bigger than the band a little bit, like they started like really featuring him and stuff. So this is him with Rita Moreno singing. She's trying to sing Fever. Okay. That's the basis,
Never know how much I love you.
So again, just the way the bass, I thought he was really playing bass. I didn't know he's got a bass. I hear bass music, and so that's Rita Moreno singing here.
Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
Hey.
When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever.
Come on.
In the morning, fever all through the night. Oye, buddy, nada más quiero decirte que no se debe hacer eso. It's not nice. ¿Entiendes? Mírame a mí cuando te hable. Este es mi número. Y si tú me fastidias más, te voy a dar una garnata que te va a dejar bobo. Cool it. Sun lights up the morning, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, 'cause you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me. Fever.
Get loose. Get loose, baby. Yes, sir. Let him work. Let him work. Let him work. Okay, Rita was hating a little bit, but baller gon' ball. This is Animal with Buddy Rich. Buddy Rich is one of the greatest drummers of all time.
Finale, you want me to do some kind of a drum battle?
Oh, yeah, I just love drum battles.
Okay, who do I battle? The other guy, the one that loses.
Keep watching. Keep watching. I'll be right back.
Animal.
Keep watching.
That's really his name.
Oh, it's very easy, Animal.
He looks like a sore loser.
If this chain break, you'll be a sore winner. Listen, I'll just go introduce you. Floyd, get Animal ready. Animal, you ready? Kill! 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 Kill!
Yeah, he's ready.
Drum battle! Drum battle!
So now they're going to battle.
Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, the drum battle of the century. Yes, in one corner, our own ever-popular Animal. And in the other corner, the Muppet Show's own fearless guest star, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Buddy Rich.
See, he can put in work. Okay, that's a lot of drumming. Sorry, I got caught up. All right, so this is what they did. Okay, and so seeing all that, I'm telling y'all, it really just, I don't know, it set me on a journey, and they would just have amazing people come on, perform, do acts and things like that. So I was just looking up real quick some props to give as well. Animal Frank Oz he's still with us, a puppeteer, and he worked on the Muppets with Jim Henson, and he was like you know, did the characteristics of Animal, as the puppet. But then like they would have real drummers to like kind of work it because again, that's why I said it seems so real, because real drummers were like working the drum things to be on beat, playing on overdub and all that stuff. To work with a guy named Eric Jacobson is currently doing it as well. And then some other guys. Let me see. Somebody else had a big influence as well, but Eric Jacobson is doing it right now, and he's a professional drummer. But I don't know, y'all, like to just see this on the weekly, this kind of amazing show, and to watch it done on such a high level, looking back, like they was really jamming, you know what I'm saying? I can't even explain to you. And that's why, it's kind of what they say, what you write on the heart of a child will always be there. And for me, that I never will forget it. I just remember like watching them and they got me them drums, and I played just like that when I was a kid, and then of course, for me, it led to a lot of other things and music and things, I wouldn't even be doing this show right now if it wasn't for that. And so just to let you know, that's why I had to run out real quick. I want to show y'all. When you walk into my music room, this is hanging up. This is I got this big center that right here. This is Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem. That's the whole band there. Okay, with my man Animal, you see front and center, the star of the show there. You know what I'm saying? That's Dr. Teeth. That's just bass. No, guitar, bass, and sax. So that's the whole crew. But Animal was, of course, my biggest musical influence as a kid growing up. That is it's a little bit more, on the Manor. So stay tuned, because I'm going to connect this. I mean, we did show videos. It was kind of a breakdown, but the official breakdown is coming. And it is tied in with this, but it's a little different. Okay, it's a little bit different. So make sure you check out the video breakdown as well, guys. So I appreciate you coming with me on my journey, kind of seeing where I got it from, things like that. Still do like to drum. Don't drum very much anymore, but I still do like to drum when I have a drum set in the studio too. So, every now and again, it never leaves you, but Anyway, guys, you know what I want you to do. Till next time, please be blessed. Stay sharp.